Replacing a belt on a Kirby Sentria Vacuum. Kirby's, their vacuums for replacing their belts, it's kind of like a multi-step process where conventional vacuums, all you do is take the floor plate off, take the beater bar out, stretch the bar around the bottom shaft of the motor, and you're done. Kirby's take a few extra steps. It's not tough, it just kind of seems that way. First, you want to put your wheels, your front wheels, pretty much as high as they go, so you have a good clearance under here. Because when we loosen it, you got to tilt the front part forward to disassemble. You're going to lift up the front piece, and this is the part that gets kind of confusing. Open this because this is kind of like your handle, but on top here it says belt on, belt off. Now it's worded kind of goofy because that means belt on, that's on the shaft, and belt off the shaft, so it's not really on and off the vacuum itself. So you're going to turn this counterclockwise till the arrow is on the belt off. Then this lever here, you turn counterclockwise, and that allows the front of the vacuum to come off. Next, you got to remove your floor plate, and that you just undo these to where it says unlock and lock. You just move them out to the unlock. If I can do this one-handed, and then your floor plate will just come off. Now you can see in there that there's that hook that the belt's around. That is, when you first spun it around, that hook basically took the tension and took the belt off your shaft. So to disassemble, we need to spin this back around to the belt on position. So we're going to go clockwise till the green arrow is on the belt on. And then you can see that the belt isn't hooked around that belt or that hook anymore. It's hanging loose. And then you just lift the bar out of there. Now if your belt broke, and that's why you're putting a new one on, obviously you didn't need to do those first steps. But if it's just stretched out, or if it's not performing, then you need to do that. Kirby's have this little indicator light here, where if your bar or if your belt then to replace it, it's obviously just the steps in reverse. You take your new belt, slide it on, and Kirby's have, see, the 3, the 2, the 1, and there's corresponding the same ones on the other side. And what that is how high your brushes are. So depending on your floor type, whether if you're doing, you know, like a flat carpet that has no pile or shag to it, versus if you're doing like a deep plush carpet. And you can also adjust it as your brushes wear lower. You can raise or change the beater bar height so you get a little more life out of your bar. So we're just going to put it back on the 3 position. So we make sure that this side has the 3 facing up, and we do the same on the other side. We got the 3, and then you just push the beater bar down as far as it goes till it's seated. Now the belt, you put, you know, in the center, kind of hold it with your index finger of your one hand, and now you're going to spin this around again to the belt off position, and you can see how that hook grabs that belt. So now that belt's captured again, and you can let go, it's all assembled. Put your floor plate back on, which on some of these Kirbys that have a rubber gasket around here, fits on there pretty snug. Just get it lined up, push it down. Just kind of get started on both sides. And we're back in the full position. Now, these concave little pieces here fit on these little ends, rod ends here. So you just kind of put it in there and then tilt it so those hooks kind of sit on there, and then lift it forward, and then put it on the front just like that. So you're turning that clockwise now. Now we're just going to put this clockwise around again until it says belt on, and you're done. So like I said, lots of little steps to do it, but once you do it once, it's a piece of cake after that.